Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu.
Wow, this is really creepy. It feels like somebody's staring at me from behind.
I am staring at you, Drakfu.
Ah, dang it, Khadgar! Why do you keep on doing that? Why do you keep on sneaking up behind me?
Welcome back to the tale of Drakfu. Last time was quite a while ago, we finished up the remaining storyline for both the main story of Val'sharah as well as the Class Order Hall campaign for the monks. So now it's time for us to finish the remaining bits of Val'sharah today. So we're going to have a complete Broken Isles focus from here on in. And actually, another cool thing that has happened is that patch 8.0 has dropped, which means I have access to at least a few more appearances that I didn't have before on Drakfu. And so I'll just go ahead and show this off because I've been hard at work on my PvP appearances, and I at least unlocked the first appearance. So this is also the time that I should probably point out that the artifacts have sadly been retired, and we've had a massive item squish and everything like that, but everything should still be doable. But here you go. This is the Shadowpan Legacy, which I'm going to be using as the PvP appearance. The only downside is that you can't get Zhuen's Enforcer anymore if you had it, unless you did the Mage Tower, and that is no longer available. I have my own video going into that will come out very soon. At least just kind of my viewpoint on the matter, because as I've said numerous times on these videos, prestige is not a good enough reason, and that's the reason that they've basically given. Prestige is not a good enough reason to get rid of them this time. And so I don't necessarily agree with that. But let's go ahead and get things started by heading back to Val'sharah, so quick magicka while we do that. Okay, so we are back in Val'sharah, so we've already kind of completed the whole Emerald Nightmare storyline, which is kind of the main focus of Val'sharah, but there is a tiny other piece that is relevant to the rest of the story of Legion. So we're going to actually take this on, and people might remember at the Garden of the Moon, I'll show this really quick, we come across Darcy Heathrow. And she actually had a quest for us, which is a village in peril. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it again. The corpse of Darcy Heathrow lies before you pierced by several arrows and knife wounds. In one hand, she clutches a note written with a feeble hand that reads, "The Dead March on Bradensbrook. Help us, please." So what we're actually going to be doing is heading to Bradensbrook, which is another little settlement within Val'sharah that are basically of what we're guessing are former Gilneans. They could be former Kultirans. I'm not sure if they actually even clarify on that, but we're guessing Gilneans because the architecture is very similar to Gilneas. So all you have to do is just come all the way down here. No, we don't care about your stinking world quests. And here is Bradensbrook, just a little settlement right next to a very towering citadel known as the Black Rook Hold. And we'll get to that in a second, but let's go ahead and turn things in.
I came here to find someone within Black Rook Hold.
Stop with your lies, night elf. You'll stay where we can keep an eye on you.
Okay. And unfortunately, I just barely realized that, yeah, my sound's a little down, so I'm sorry if that sounded a little quiet. We'll fix that now. Okay, so here is Commander Jared's Shadow Song related to Maev's Shadow Song. In fact, he's been in charge of the Wardens since Maev's disappearance that led up into Legion. But for some reason, Mayor Heathrow is holding him at gunpoint. Let's find out why.
These are rough times.
Watch yourself. Make one wrong move and we'll throw you in chains. Village in peril. We don't need any help, and we don't like strangers wandering around on our land. Okay.
Watch your back.
So let's find out what Jared was doing.
We protect those we love.
Children of the Night. I am no enemy to these people, but there is no convincing them of that. Their village has come under attack by some very old friends of mine. Friends who are no longer living. There's no telling who or what controls them, but in life, these noble soldiers would never engage in such acts. That's a mystery for another time. For now, help me earn the trust of these villagers. Strike down the Black Rook enemies who are terrorizing their citizens. Yeah, you heard him right.
Despite what they say, these people need help. Defend their farms and we will ease their suspicions.
So since we're really close to the Black Rook Hold, and you can actually see right above here, there are spirits of the dead that are wandering Black Rook Hold, and for some reason they are attacking Bradensbrook. We're not sure why, but I guess we're going to find out right now because we need to take care of Black Rook enemies. So let's just go ahead and start up with that. And by the way, happy Wednesday, everybody. I know that we're reversing things yet again. It's just simply because we had kind of a limited time to complete the War of the Thorns, and I wanted to be able to get that out first. And by that, I mean we're actually going to get you, hopefully by now, it will be uploaded, the War of the Thorns Part 2. So you guys can see the full-on quest experience that kind of starts the whole Battle for Azeroth storyline. Okay, we actually do have a quest out here. Let's see if we can grab it. Here we are. Ah, looks like it's a grandma with a gun. Please don't shoot me, Granny. Granny Marl, could you please not shoot me?
Less dabbing, more stabbing.
So for the corn, and I actually like that she got her own unique voice. I've got a summer fool's corn harvest just sitting out in the field. I need some muscle to bring it in before the Night Elf Raiders can destroy it. Get out there and bring me those crops, and I'll reward you handsomely, stranger. The folks back in town need this food, and I sure as heck ain't eating rats for another winter.
Stay on your toes.
Ew. She ate rats for a winter. Alright, so, barrel of corn. All you have to do is just gather up some corn. And if we come across any ghostly assassins or anything like that, we'll take care of them too. Because I think they do show up in the farm fields. There we go. This is our final barrel. Okay, so really quick, let's actually start taking care of all of the problems in the area. And I guess while we're here, we'll also grab this Dream Leaf. And it gives me a quest, which is just a Dream Leaf sample, so you can collect Dream Leaf. And also do the unique quest for herbalism that happened with every zone. You collect a certain amount of the herb of that area. So basically, in High Mountain, it was Foxflower. In Stormheim, it was Fjarnskagel. Oh, Nightmare Creeper. Well, hi there. And for Azuna, it's Aetheril. But you guys will see that in the next little bit. Ooh, 11 Dream. Oh, crap. I can't kill you yet. I know you're part of a quest. I can't kill you yet. There we go. So we'll just kill these little hounds. I am trying very hard not to kill you. There we go. Okay, she went back. Ah, crap. This bird is evade bugged. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and take care of this guy. Now, while I'm actually killing these guys, I do actually have a quick correction for the War of the Thorns Part 2. A lot of people might have noticed that in them, I actually gave you incorrect information. Mainly because I was kind of told wrong, and then I had to go do my homework and realize that I had it wrong. So, I had actually been told that when you got the Darkshore World Quests unlocked, you could start working on the faction that gives you access to the Magar Orcs and the Dark Iron Dwarves, the next allied races that you will be getting in Battle for Azeroth. I was actually wrong about that. Basically, all the good that the Darkshore World Quests do is if you're low on Alliance or Horde rep, then you get it. But they also give you catch-up gear for the expansion.
I don't carry anymore.
Oh, crap. Did I actually run out? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So, unfortunately, if you want to get rep for the...
I got what you need!
I believe the faction is called the 7th Legion for the Alliance and the Honor Bound for the Horde. You actually have to wait until you complete the main campaign of Legion. So at that point, you will get access to them. And actually, I should have known this back from the beta, because that's what they did in the beta too. Is you have to have Exalted with these factions, plus complete the storylines for all the zones, and I believe they are respectively in that faction. I might be wrong about that particular detail. You might not have to do both Alliance and Horde, but I'm playing it safe, just in case. Granny Marl, I got your corn.
Well, ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Well, the corn isn't gonna gather itself, sweetheart. No, it's not. All right, I'll get those barrels loaded up and delivered to the village in no time. Thank you, Drakfu. There'll be a lot of full bellies because of you.
That's nice, love.
I'm doing my best, Cockney, I am.
It's coming off a little Australian, but I'm okay with it.
All right, so Children of the Night. Children of the Night. Let's go ahead and turn this in with Jared.
Honor and courage.
Good. These innocent villagers have done nothing to deserve these attacks. You have done well to help them.
Serve well, friend.
All right. So now that we have that, we now have an additional quest being handed by Emmeline.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Or I guess it'd be Emmeline. The farmsteads. Forgive us, stranger. Mayor Heathrow has been under a lot of stress lately. I can't blame him. His own daughter Penelope has been missing for 2 days. In fact, we could use information on several farmsteads to the south. Mayor Heathrow's house, Granny Marl's farm, and the Radcliffe's dock. Can you go check on the situation out there? Help us, and perhaps the mayor's heart will soften.
Good day.
Which I could have been doing in the middle of all this. Thanks so much, Emmeline. I'm so happy about that. I'm going with Emmeline. If that's not right, then you guys will correct me, but... Okay, so this is Granny Marl. Oh, and Granny Marl has an additional quest for us.
Where'd you come from?
A sight for sore eyes.
Do you see those ravenous birds flying above my farm? Vicious creatures are spreading their filth and eating my crops. I'd get rid of them with my trusty gun, but my eyesight's gone downhill. Take this flare gun and mark them for me. Once I get my sights on them, I'll make them scatter.
I just realized I also sound like, I think it's Terry Gilliam's impression of a British woman in Monty Python. Okay, so all you have to do is just basically tag them. Not these guys, but... No, they're just here. So we'll just clear things out. So all you have to do is target these guys. And boom. Tag it, and she'll bag it.
Mark shooting fish in a bloody barrel. Mark shooting fish in a bloody barrel.
I'm glad you're having so much fun, Granny Marl. Actually, Granny Marl is, in my opinion, a very interesting character just because she's very silly.
Mark shooting fish in a bloody barrel. Headshot. Easy as pie.
Headshot. I've actually never heard her say that line. Headshot. Easy as pie. Oh, that's great. Yeah, part of my voice is actually also starting to sound like the, I think it was Terry Gilliam who used to do that in Monty Python. He would always do the stereotypical female Cockney voice.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
Shooting fish in
All
a
right,
bloody
so-
barrel.
One more undead falcon. And then we're good.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Oh, I've never heard that one either. Power right the kisser. Very cool. Okay, so we need to go to the Heathrow house, which is up here. And actually, this is where we take this lady out. Oh, the bird was hers. Okay, I completely forgot that part. Oh, and I just completely forgot that I actually haven't used my talents on, because all my stuff is gone. Oh, the Warden's Signet. So what's this? The Night Elf was carrying a signet engraved with the crest of the Wardens. The band, made from a silvery, unbreakable metal, has been worn down by time, as if absently twisted and rubbed against its owner's finger. Okay. So we have that. And actually, really quick, I'm just going to do these pretty fast. I think, let's see, yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do Celerity. I have to remember, like, which ones are the best now. Let's see, Ascension? No. Oh, this is an instant, and this is a passive. You know what? We're going to do Ascension and Good Karma. Let's see. Do Tiger Tail Sweep and Dampen Harm. No. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Let's do Inner Strength. Damn it, I have to kill you again. Well, fine. Fist of Fury then. Such interesting gameplay, yes, I know. Okay. So let's get back to it. Hit combo. Each successful attack that triggers combo strikes in a row grants 1% increased damage. Or I can get Invoke Zhuen. I'm going to get Invoke Zhuen because I like Zhuen. Spiritual Foods. Every chi you spend reduces the cooldown of Storm, Earth, and Fire. Serenity, which I think replaces it. And then Whirling Dragon Punch. You know what? We're going to go with Serenity again because I at least know that that will not be too bad. And unfortunately, we no longer have Strike of the Windlord. So I need to get rid of that too. Such a crying shame. It really is. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and go up here. Yep, it's 8.0. It's a patch before an expansion, so we already have to go into our bars and start fixing them. This is just a thing. There we go. Okay, in here. Hi there, Penelope Heathrow. Oh, you are being looked for. Okay.
What's happening?
Where is everyone? It's safe now.
Bye.
All right, so we've checked the Heathrow house, and yeah, we don't. Oh,
By myself, but I know a shortcut back to town.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Okay, we also need to check the fishing house, so we're gonna do that really quick. I think that's over here, and then we'll also head back to Granny Marl, and then we'll head back to town. Oh, and we have an additional quest here too. So, checking the fishing dock, we have Cecily Radcliffe.
What's your story?
Papa loved this village. He'd never hear of leaving, even these dread times.
This is Shriek no more, by the way.
Before he died, he told me what attacked him, a monstrous falcon we call Rotbeak. You're fighting these undead, aren't you? Will you avenge my father? If so, you can find the beast northwest of here, patrolling our western route to the sea.
That's enough gabbing for me.
Sure thing, and actually Rotbeak's right here, so hi! We'll just go ahead and take care of you now! I will be honest, like, part of me wants to try that Dragon Punch again, way back from the Legion beta, but everybody's told me, like, it's a cool ability to pull off, but you never want to keep it. So, here we go. Now that we have Rotbeak's head, let's go ahead and turn this in with Cecily.
I got a bad feeling.
Papa always said the only way he'd leave here would be feet first. I wish he'd been wrong.
I'd wish too.
Thank you. Grizzly, eh? I think I'm mounting over the door. I want you to have this, too. Fresh caught mossgill was my Papa's favorite.
Oh, and this one gives you deep fried mossgill, which is a haste improvement. 158. This is actually not an improvement over my neck, and not for my ring either. So which one gets me more? Let's
We
do
are
that.
bound by a common enemy.
Ooh, and it upgraded. So actually now it would be kind of an upgrade. So which one was the 158? This one. We might as well increase item level because we're going to need it come next expansion. Let's head back to Granny Marl. And here we go.
Less gabbing, more stabbing.
Well, love, we sure did take care of them. Thank you, Monk. Glad to see I ain't lost my touch.
That's nice, love.
All right, and then finally, let's head back and give the Warden's Signet, as well as return to Bradensbrook, but give the Signet to Jared's Shadow Song. So now that we've done this, we have found Penelope.
Let me get a good look at you.
Papa, I
Tread
know.
lightly.
The hero saved
Penelope!
me.
Thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried. Lord Shadow Song, I was wrong about you. Everyone, put down your arms.
See, now they
Thank
trust
you
us.
for finding my daughter. Please, you are most welcome here.
All right, so let's turn this in with Mayor Heathrow.
Friend or foe?
I'm sorry for my suspicions earlier. We're all on edge with the recent attacks. I couldn't be more grateful to you and your friend. Thanks to you, our situation is under control now. We've got a lot of rebuilding to do, but we'll survive.
So we have a belt. No, it's not an improvement. Neither is. So we'll just get the belt and sell it. And look what happens. Still not an improvement, though. Let's go ahead and turn this in with Jared.
Hail, soldier.
I will restrain my hand against these civilians. They do not know who I am. I am no danger from them. I am in no danger from them.
So the Warden's Signet. Jared gazes at the ring for a long minute before closing his hands around it. He puts the ring in a pocket.
This is Maev's ring. She would never part with it. She must be at the Black Rook Hold.
Safe travel.
And then we have Jared's mission.
Since Maev chased after Gul'dan at the Vault of the Wardens, her sisters among the Wardens have been searching far and wide for her whereabouts. With so few Wardens remaining, I volunteered to join the search. I hope I will find sign of her within Black Rook Hold. The fortress will be well guarded, and I will need help to break through. Help me find her, and I will reward you handsomely.
Ishnu Allah.
Okay, so we need to get into the mausoleum, but thankfully, our buddy Jared is offering us a ride.
My blade is ready.
Are you ready to depart for Black Rook Hold? I am ready to go!
Safe travels.
Staying quiet just in case he talks. He might not talk. This might just be, you know, we're going to take you up to Black Rook Hold, but as you can see, it's a very towering fortress. This was actually where a lot of the military for the Night Elves got trained during the time of the War of the Ancients. That's where a lot of these risen ghosts are from. They're from the time of the War of the Ancients. And because of the shattering of Kalimdor, I believe that's actually kind of what triggered them to be here the way they are. And unfortunately, they just can't see everything the way that they wish to. So here is the Black Rook Ravencrest Mausoleum, because this is actually the home of Lord Kurtalos Ravencrest. So what's in here?
It is just as I feared. Lord Ravencrest's remains are gone.
Ah, crap.
We
Okay.
protect those we love.
The disturbed tomb, demons here at Black Rook Hold, and the enemy Night Elves are no coincidence. The Legion has resurrected Lord Ravencrest. My former master lives again. I forgot that part. Yeah, he was also trained by Lord Kurtalos Ravencrest. So here we go. Jared's mission. What does the Legion want with Ravencrest? He was dead and buried 10 millennia ago. I guess we're gonna find out. Warden's Boon. There you go. So now we have the Bradensbrook chapter, and finally we have Black Rook Hold. So Kurtalos Ravencrest. Lord Ravencrest was a fearless leader, a seasoned commander, a man of integrity and honor, a teacher, and a protector of his people. Malfurion, Illidan, Tyrande, and I, we were still young when he helped shape our destinies. The sigil of his house was legendary. Observe for a moment the sigil over his former resting place, and I shall tell you more of his legacy.
Lord Ravencrest died long ago, but I will always revere him as my mentor.
All right, so all you have to do is examine it, and then boom.
When the ancient war began, we suffered countless losses. Our cities burned. Lord Ravencrest saved our people and rescued our world from annihilation. His loss was tragic for us all. We owe him everything.
And sadly, he actually passed during the War of the Ancients. He was killed. And unfortunately, the lieutenant that stepped in was not the best. Actually, no, never mind. I'm thinking of a different story. But yeah, Kurtalos Ravencrest did die during the War of the Ancients. So let's go ahead and turn in Kurtalos. The attacking spirits spoke of their lord and master. I fear the Legion has raised Lord Ravencrest to do their bidding. What price was paid for such a sinister revival, I do not know.
Safe travels.
All right, so now we have Maev's Trail. The fortress grounds are just ahead.
Blood off my blade, just like the rest.
Oh, my bad. Okay. The fortress grounds are just ahead. There's a large area to search, but if we split up, I believe we can cover a lot of ground. Search the prison cages, the forge, and the guard tower for any signs of Maev. I will check the upper ramparts and meet with you on the other side of the keep.
Serve
Okay.
well, friend.
And we also have the Rook's Guard. Black Rook Hold is not the same place I knew. Its walls have crumbled, a ghostly echo of its former glory. If Lord Ravencrest has returned, then surely he will have his former officers at his side. Kester Farseeker, captain of the guard. Trellin Shieldbreaker, peerless master of maces. Starlish Strongbow, who could split arrows while blindfolded. If we stand any chance of entering the tower itself, they must be eliminated.
Ishnu Allah.
Okay? So now we have a task. We need to get into the Black Rook Hold itself to search for Maev's Shadowsong, who has been she has been missing in Warcraft lore since just before the Cataclysm, and she resurfaces here, obviously, to let the Illidari out, or the Demon Hunters out, and then also to
There are many
aid
noble
here.
spirits that walk the land of the
I'm
living.
sure there are. Okay, so weapon rack. We do not need these, but here is Starless Strongbow.
Command. Death to all intruders!
So who she's referring to is Destil Stareye, who is actually Actually, I might have been thinking of the same thing, because Destil Stareye, as soon as Kurtalos died, tried to lead, but he was a very incompetent leader, hence why a young Illidan Stormrage kind of took charge.
No matter the foes we face, Black Rook Hold shall not fall!
I'm sure. Okay, he's a little excited. We need to get the prison cages checked. First things first, though, we need to take care of Kester Farseeker.
We have secured the walls, demon. You will not escape here alive.
Wait, did he call me demon? Now I see why they're attacking. They see us all as demons. To them, the War of the Ancients is still going on.
I must alert.
And that's actually what is happening. They see us as demons from the War of the Ancients because that's what they know. That's when they died. So they see us all as demons of the Burning Legion. That's why they're fighting us off. Let's also take care of Trellin Shieldbreaker, who is right here.
Test my hammer. You will be the one to break.
I don't know. My Fist of Fury say otherwise, Trellin. Boom. No, you don't get Flames of the Forge.
I underestimated your strength.
Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to find the prison cages that we need to check. So we have all the lieutenants taken care of. In here, maybe? Yeah, this is where we need to go. So, oh, and this is actually a rare you can take on. Quartermaster Telastris. We'll take care of him really quick. No, I'm not messing around anymore. Now the Quartermaster dies. Boom! Keep killing him! There we go. Lots of damage taken in. This is actually not where the prison cages are. Damn it, where are they? I remember Black Rook Hold giving me a lot of trouble way back when, just because it was difficult to find where everything was. Could it be going up here? No, because we're back in Black Rook Holdings. It's supposed to be here if you check the prison cages, but I'm not seeing any prison cages with which to check. Here's hoping it's not bugged. Oh, there we go. Okay, they were just right here. So Bradensbrook villagers here, but unfortunately Maev isn't.
Grisly end. No sign of Maev here.
Okay, so now we need to check the guard tower. Oh, I'm not remembering where though. Yeah, because all this is Black Rook Holdings. We need a blue circle in there. We need to check the guard tower. Yeah, I see Jared right there, but we need to check the guard tower. Where is the guard tower? Crap, is it not on... I don't want the Rook's Guard. I want the Maev's Trail. Where is that damn guard tower? Ah! Keeps on popping. So we keep on getting the world quest. I wonder if it's interfering with it. Oh. Crap. Reminently lit. And unfortunately, I can't zoom in. I guess we just got to go through, so maybe this is the guard tower that we're checking. So let's talk to Jared.
Hail, soldier.
So let's turn in the Rook's Guard. Thank you, Drakfu. May their spirits be at peace.
Safe travels.
All right, so we check in here. Guessing this is where he wants us to go. Oh.
If you've come for the warden, you're too late.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I think an event starts. Nah, never mind. Okay, so we're going to go up here. This is going to take us to the upper ramparts of Black Rook Hold, where we have a whole new area to check, and I actually think we need to go this way. It's been a while since I've done this, but I think it's this way that we got to go. If not, that's fine. Oh, look, it's so cute. These risen soldiers think they can kill me. There we are.
If you've come for the warden, you're too late.
Oh, no, it's the soldiers that say it. Okay. So, go over here, I guess. Could this be the guard tower they're talking about? Nope. Phantom Officer. I know that things are supposed to end over there. And this takes us to the Oh, crap. The world quest is active. This is basically the arena. So where on earth do I go for the... Where do I go for the guard tower? Check it. Ah, this is going to drive me nuts. Oh, it could be... Okay. Since that was next to Starless, I don't know why I didn't think about this before. This might be the guard tower. Yep, it is, because here's Kester.
We have secured the walls, demon. You will not escape here.
My bad. You're supposed to take them out in order. I don't care about your stinking cry of the forgotten.
I must alert the
Grab
others.
this.
Despite our attempts to extract information, the Warden remains stubbornly resistant. Could they be talking about Maiev?
Okay, so now we need to find the Midnight Forge, which I believe is right here. Yes, and here's actually a Warden's Glaive.
That's Maiev's weapon. She was here.
Okay, so now we turn this in with Jared, and then we can continue on the quest. So let's go ahead and turn it in.
My blade is ready.
Good work, Drakfu. There's no doubt that they have already moved Maiev into the prison cells beneath the tower. Let's see, 158. This actually would be a slight upgrade if it pops too, but it didn't pop, so we'll just put it on anyway.
Hail, soldier.
Black Rook Prison. I did not come this far to lose her in the final moments. Maiev must be in the cells beneath Black Rook Hold. I scouted above, and the entrance to the prison is guarded by a fearsome jailer. I will sneak past and take out the guards inside. Defeat Araxis, take the keys, and then meet me within.
Serve well, friend. Follow me. This will lead us to the ramparts.
Okay, I'm just gonna follow him really quick, and then I'll mount up so that we can get there quicker. Oh, Jared, it's so great to be questing with you again. Well, for the first time, roughly. Unless you count the Molten Front, because he was involved in that. Here we go. I actually do like his sword. I think I have that model, though.
I will take out the guards inside the prison. Get those keys and meet me within the cells.
Agreed. So, you actually have to go all the way over here, and that is actually where Araxis is. So we'll go ahead and talk to Araxis. Not talk to. Kill!
Another prisoner for my cells?
You can see it however you want. That's cute. You think you're gonna break me. That's cute. There we go. So now that we have the keys, we can meet up with Jared. Took your time, didn't ya? Come on. We're ready to go. Oh, he's gonna sneak in, so let's just go ahead and meet him up here. Look, Jared's sneaking around. It's so cute. I already took care of my part of the bargain, and he's just kind of walking in. He's like, I'm being careful. Things could kill me. You're supposed to be a better fighter than me. I don't know what you're talking about, because I punch things, they fall down, and they die. But, you know. Go on into the dark pens. Oh, and he fades out. Okay, so now we come in here. Oh, I love Black Rook Hold. It's huge. It's so awesome. So now we're actually descending down into the prison area. And you can see a bunch of Black Rook Spectral officers, so you had to take them out. And it looks like somebody might actually be down here doing this quest too. Yep, there is. It is a shaman.
Almost made it out.
And this is the corpse of Aradin Soulblade.
Honor
Okay.
and courage.
Do you have the keys? Yes, we do. Good. These keys should open any of the cells within the prison. Brotherly love. Maiev will be somewhere in the prison. I found her discarded armor on my way here. Let's split up to search the cells more quickly. We must find her.
Safe travels.
And we also have the corpse of Aradin Soulblade.
Are all that stands.
Oh, it's a demon hunter.
Legion and annihilation.
So, Illidari Freedom. The Illidari demon hunter is bleeding from several ghastly wounds. It appears he was left here to die. Within the prison are 3 of my comrades. We were taken by surprise while scouting the area. I'm not long for this world, but please, save them.
Don't
I will
Okay.
stay to
to
ease
the
this
power
prisoner's
of
passing.
the Legion.
It won't be long now. Go ahead and find Maiev.
Okay, so he's gonna stay to ease his passing. We need to find Sirius Ebonwing, Cassiel Nightthorn, and Asha Ravensong, who is actually a prime member of the Illidari
I
campaign.
have slain
So
hundreds before you. Simply be not
let's get some Fury these way. I know, I haven't done it in a while. Some of you guys get mad that I do it, but we're also just kind of moving along. So we get to go through the prisons. Oh, they are old prisons, let me tell you that. Let's go over here first. We have a Black Rook Spectral Officer. Take him out really fast. Screw you. Thank you. We have... There's Maiev, actually, so we can take care of her. Really quick, let's head in here. Here's Asha. So talk to Asha.
Azeroth must not fall.
We were in pursuit of a dangerous dreadlord. Unfortunately, he lured us right into a trap.
Aradin sent me. You're free.
If we don't meet again, die well.
I'm sorry to hear that Aradin didn't make it. I will make sure the demons pay for his death.
Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take care of Cassiel and Sirius before we let out Maiev, because Maiev kind of fuels the next part of the quest. So come on in here. Oh, that's cute. You guys want to try and kill me. It's just so precious. Oh, come on up. Come on. Both of you. I'll take you both at once. Fist of Fury, mother effer!
come for the warden. You're too late.
Well, too bad, because I already know where the warden is. So here's Cassiel Nightthorn. The Illidari's body is nearly unrecognizable. He was tortured, then died from the wounds. Be at peace. So we found Cassiel. He didn't make it. And finally, we don't need to take care of Dezel yet. That's actually where we're going with Maiev. But we need to find Sirius Ebonwing. Where is Sirius? Because of all the demon hunters, I'm like bouncing around. Why am I not double jumping? Okay, so Sirius.
I sacrificed everything. What have you given?
The demon hunter looks pale as a ghost. He shivers uncontrollably. Excuse me?
Blood. It burns. The fell energy. I can't control it. Ah!
It's okay. I got you, buddy. So he's gone full demon. We need to kill him.
Control Black Rook Hold. You must stop them.
That's what we're doing.
I'll wipe your blood off my blade, just like the rest.
Will you now? Looks to me like I'll be wiping my blood, or your blood, off my blade, if I can say that right. So here's Maiev. Let's go ahead and turn this in with Maiev.
The wardens are watching.
In case you guys actually wanted to see her outside of her armor, that's what she looks like. Brotherly love. Maiev's face is bruised, her lips cracked, and her body covered in scars. She looks thin and ragged, but she moves with purpose.
For weeks, they tried to break me. Amateurs! I kept my silence. I counted the minutes, measured their steps, and listened to the voices beyond my cell. I have been waiting for my chance to escape and to strike back at my captors. Now you bring my armor and my blade. My salvation will be followed by bloodshed.
Maiev smiles.
You have brought my armor and blade. Thank you, hero. I did not expect salvation from this place. Where is my brother?
All right, so she's got a quest for us.
What is your report?
All of your instincts were correct. Gul'dan raised Lord Ravencrest and his ghostly army from beyond the grave. Now they serve the Legion, protecting secrets within the tower. Although Ravencrest commands from above, Lieutenant Desdal Stareye operates the prisons. He tormented me these past moons, but I did not yield. Maiev runs a finger across her curved blade. His life must be ended.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
So,
Little brother, you came for me. Even after I tried to...
Never mind that. I heard what happened in the Vault of the Wardens. Luckily, my hair can't get any grayer. Why did you have to chase after Gul'dan alone? Oh, thank Elune you're still alive.
Well said, brother. We have bigger concerns. Let's go. Star Eye has much to answer for.
All right, so we are actually going to meet up with them at Desdal Star Eye. So all we have to do is just go back to where he was, and we will take him out. So he is the lieutenant of Kurtalos Ravencrest, and it looks like he somehow is more involved in this than Ravencrest himself. There we go. It's the Fury, mother effer! Good luck with that. The Spectral Officer is dead, and here is Desdal Star Eye.
This bastard leads the guards in this prison. He must pay for his crimes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and take him out.
Lord Ravencrest's army will purge this land of all you invaders.
You always did think too highly of yourself.
Dare you attack
Another
a Kaldorite
foolish
noble?
dead man if
You
you
will
insist.
beg for mercy, which I will Ravencrest himself gave you the toast.
Begging
I won't
you
surrender
one
it to
of
you
my
demons.
talents, Star Eye. You should know that by now.
Impossible. And we're not demons. Don't you recognize me?
Cannot be stopped.
It's useless,
will
brother.
prevail.
Like the other undead, he cannot
What a
see us
tragic
for who
waste.
we are.
Even in death, he only wanted to protect our people.
Over here! This sewer will take us back outside. We should go before our enemies regroup.
Okay, so we need to take the way out. Basically, there were, I'll read the dialogue because it kind of got jumbled in there, but let's go ahead and, on the other side of the portcullis, you can see a series of tunnels that lead to the Ravencrest Cemetery. So leave the Dark Pens. And before we turn this in, I'll go ahead and read that really quick. So when you pull Desdal Star Eye, he says, Lord Ravencrest's army will purge this land of all you invaders. You always did think too highly of yourself. Another foolish death then if you insist. And that's Jared. Back to Star Eye. How dare you attack a Kaldorite noble? You will beg for mercy. Where is it? Crap. Because the thing, which I will not give. Back to Star Eye again. Lord Ravencrest himself gave me this post. I won't surrender it to you demons. Back to Maiev. Begging has never been one of my talents, Star Eye. You should know that by now. Ravencrest, impossible. Even in death, he wanted to protect our people. Over here, this sewer, so basically, again, this kind of confirms to you that all the ghosts see us as demons, which means that, like, they are literally reliving the War of the Ancients.
The Burning Legion will fall.
So let's go ahead and turn this in, Lieutenant of the Tower. Lord Star Eye came from a noble house, but in war, he never came close to Ravencrest or my brother. Now that he is defeated, we can turn our attention to his commander. However, that will be no easy task. We must gather our strength before facing Lord Ravencrest himself. Okay, so we can get a storm artifact relic, but what's the iron one? There's none. You can either get frost, you can get life, or you can get storm. Dang it. And it's not good enough, so let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, it did upgrade. But it's still
Lord
160.
Ravencrest cannot be working with Gul'dan.
Champion, return to your other duties for now. Soon we will face Lord Ravencrest himself.
Yes, we will. Okay, so, well, unfortunately, it's not an improvement, so I'm not going to go ahead and worry about it. But that was all of Val'sharah, so now we've taken care of the kind of subplot with Black Rook Hold, and this would actually give us an additional... Oh, and actually we do have this too.
Sacrificed everything.
The other
What have
Eladari
you
did not
given?
make it, but I owe you my life. There's one thing I learned during my time in the prisons. The demons within Black Rook Hold must die.
Death to the Legion.
And with that, you would actually get an additional quest going into Black Rook Hold to free it of its ghostly presence, as well as the demons that have come to inhabit it. And that actually wraps things up for Val'sharah and for this video. So when we come back next time, we will be taking on the final zone before Endgame in the Broken Isles. We're going to be taking on the final leveling zone, Azsuna. We'll see you guys then.